Bikini, Jordan Brannon. Man, she's getting better and better and better. The conditioning is there, the fullness is there. Jamie Bernard doing a great job with her. The key question is, can we start moving in into that top 6, top 7 at the Olympia? I believe she can. I'm excited to see what she's going to do.
I tell all my hoes, rake it up, break it down, bag it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, break it up, bag it up, break it up, bag 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 it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, rake it up, rake it up, rake it up, bag 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 it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. I made love to a stripper. First I had to tip her, fuck it up. Don't even make. I tell all my hoes.
It's been a crazy day. We started out with checking in this morning with Jamie, and then I got my cardio done and some work done, and then had an in-person check-in, which was much needed at this point. My weight hasn't moved at all. It's pretty much sticking at 130 pounds right now. Just for context, my stage weight is usually about 122 pounds. But full context on that as well, usually we have to pull down to like 118 and fill back out to 122. However, I stayed much leaner this off season and we are more dense. So I'm getting in my head a little bit on the number because I think this is just a whole new body that I'm working with. So I'm having in my brain, I have to be 118 pounds in 5-6 weeks, right? To be able to get a couple weeks of filling out, but that's just not the case. So it was a really good check-in with Jamie today. She told me we will be ready. We have plenty of I'm very cerebral and I'm very, very stress induced. My physical does not respond when I'm stressed. So tomorrow is a new day. I tried to start working on that today, but my workload today has been astronomical. It's 4:45 p.m. right now. I'm on my way to go get a facial. I have a facial appointment at 5 and I have another hour to 2 hours of work when I get home. It's just the time of year, the first of the year for coaches and personal trainers is insane. It's a good problem to have, but one that is a challenge for me right now. Everybody of like my normal athletes, like athletes that have been on my schedule today, have needed phone calls or going through something, and that's okay. I don't mind doing it, but obviously that adds extra time. And then I had two new joints this morning. So anywho, just lots to get done. This Friday I leave for CCTS and I'll be there till Monday. So I need to make the most of every single day at home, because when I'm at home and I'm prepping, that's usually when I make the most progress, when I'm at home in my routine with my normal gym, my normal foods, etc. So I'm feeling confident with the changes that we made this morning that we have to drop. I mean, we dropped food again, we increased cardio, and we're adding in burners. So we have to start dropping at this point. So I know I just need to keep my mental in check. So Drew and I are going to be making some changes to my program. We're going to be reducing volume, load, weight on my upper body days. And we just changed out a couple of movements on my total body day, which I did today. So nothing too crazy. However, also a little bit frustrating because I love progressive overload. Like, I don't understand how people change their exercises all the time. Like, it's maddening. Like, how do you change an exercise and get proficient at it when you change it every week? Like, right now we're changing exercises and movements right now because like things are growing and we're trying to keep other things where they are. And then like the right side shoulder pain and stuff that I'm having. And it's maddening because once I get the hook of something, we're changing it. Like, so that's where like I was thinking today, like when we were changing the movement again and I was frustrated because I couldn't get it, like how do people do this all the time? Like that's why I'm such a big fan of progressive overload. Like this is the most we've changed my program in this amount of time ever, and I'm hating it. And also we're training at a new gym right now, so it's like there's two huge components of like routine, right? So very frustrated right now with training in the gym, but I know after a couple days I'll feel a lot better. So anywho, I'm gonna go get my facial right now. I was supposed to have this appointment last week and then I got COVID, so obviously today is not the most ideal day to go lay down for an hour and try to relax, but is what it is. Maybe I'll enjoy it, need it. And then yeah, get back to work as soon as we get home. So
to bag, wind's gonna count 'em up. Little bit of medicine and a double cup. You a super salty bitch, you ain't one of us. They keep chasing after me, but they ain't catching up. No, KB, how you do it? You got bangers, but you real white. That's just how I do it. I write to it if it feels right. People want my music, I guess that it kinda feels nice. That ain't why I do it. I just let them murder beats like murder. Man, it's a vibe. Some people like my SoundCloud over Spotify. Hey, that's me.
Good morning and happy Thursday. It is Thursday, January 9th. We are on our way to the gym right now. My weight is still the same. It's not going down. I don't understand what's going on. And I'm putting a smile on my face right now because I'm just trying not to freak out. But like I said to Jamie this morning, I literally all I wrote was, I am not cheating on my diet. I am 100% in a deficit. So I literally do not know what to say. Yeah, but I'm on like 1,500 calories right now. My calories literally 2.5 weeks ago were at like 2,100. So we've done a significant food drop. I went from 20 minutes of cardio to 30 to 40, and now we just push it up to 60 minutes. So I'm not afraid to grind at all. Does it suck that my body is working against me this hard with such a short timeline with one of the biggest shows in my career? Absolutely. But the only thing I keep telling myself is what I would tell my athlete is, I know I'm on plan, so the drop has to come eventually. So I'm just trying to keep in a good head. And then right now I'm heading to the Hive to go train glutes, of course. I have not had a rest day yet this week. I'm planning on taking one tomorrow. Tomorrow's a travel day for me. So tomorrow, I leave tomorrow morning for CCTS, Cuties Conquering the Stage event. This is Sean's event. This is the third year that I will be in attendance as speaker there. This year I am going to be speaking on training, philosophy, how to grow, intensity. This was kind of the first year that I got to kind of really pick like my topic. So I'm really excited. It's going to be fun. So Jamie, Hannah, and I will all travel together tomorrow. We leave pretty early at like 7:45 in the morning. We have to leave here. So I plan to get up at about 5:15, 5:30, get my 1 hour cardio done before we start our travel day. And then of course I'm in prep. So bringing everything with me, Mega Fit meals, rice, coconut oil, all my training stuff, because I do need to sneak out a couple of days because we're gone till Monday to train. So I will be packing later on this evening. I've kind of been putting it off, so maybe I'll have some time to film that for you guys, kind of how I pack while in prep and what I bring with. So we do have a friend in town, which is why I haven't really been vlogging much. Derek, our friend from Minnesota, he brought the really cold weather here. It's 55 right now in Arizona, so it's been pretty brutal. It's been pretty brutal for the cold plunge too. And also we think Drew partially tore his Achilles. Is anybody else's husband like, I feel like men's pain tolerance and when they're sick is just awful. I love you so much, honey, but you know that when you're sick, it's just, everybody stop. The first episode went up yesterday morning, and we're having such good views and commentary, and you guys are already posting on some things that you want to see. So thank you so much for that. I love the interaction. I love the suggestions. Like hearing what you guys want to see or learn about really helps me kind of put together content for you guys. So keep them coming. Okay, so machine behind me is a booty builder hack squat machine. This is new for me on this day. Usually you guys see me doing the power squat, hinge to squat, which I absolutely love. We're taking it out because my quads are right about where they need to be right now. So we can't really be doing any kind of knee flexion extension. So the goal is to switch it to this machine and do a good morning on it and remove any kind of knee flexion. So going into a true hip hinge and then coming right back up. So a really short range of motion. We're going to keep the weight super light today and just kind of try to find the movement first, and then we can progressive overload in weeks to come. But today is just about finding the correct form. So here we go.
I want this forever.
So I just reviewed that training footage, and I was going a little too far back, almost getting like right before knee flexion extension. So I need to limit the range of motion for sure. I am also going to add a little bit of weight and a band around the knees just to add some extra resistance on that top portion. Because for me specifically, I tend to overshoot range when I'm trying to find more glute activation. So let's see if adding some weight and the band around the knees will connect a little bit better. I'm trying to just feel upper outer glutes on this one as much as I can. Without even looking at the film, I already know it's going to be better. So if you're not sure what a rest pause set is, the idea is that your coach or trainer will give you a total number of reps. So for mine today, it's 30. And the idea is to add about 75 to 80% of your top set weight. And then you're going to rep to failure. So let's say that on the first round, you get 10 reps. Then you count to 10 seconds for rest, and then you continue on until you hit the total number of reps given, 30. So maybe we do 3 sets of 10. You keep failing, resting, and returning to the set as many times as you need to.
I want more.
Good, little homie?
All right, now I just got done with 2 rest pause of 30, hip thrust.
Pause supposed to be the end, Lovey.
You told me in the middle. All of them are in the middle. PO, PO, rest pause. PO, PO, rest pause. All right, I am finally back from the gym and getting my IV done. Mega Meals box. So I'm about to make my post-workout meal now. It's so late in the day. It's already 3:10. Usually I've had my post-workout meal by now. But this is good. I love staying busy when I'm grinding this hard and food is as low as it is. Just makes the days go by faster, right? So I am gonna be doing 4 ounces of Mega Fit Meals chicken. I get their a la carte chicken, and I do want to address this. I actually do love their food. I am not a sponsored athlete of Mega Fit Meals. I do have a discount code through them, which I'll link below, but I genuinely buy their meals because they're delicious. I have their meals where it comes with a complete meal, but most of the time I do a la carte because my food is changing all the time in prep. So then I could just change my rice. And then I make a big pot of rice every couple of days, sometimes once a day, depending on how much Drew's having. And all I'm really eating right now is chicken and rice for all of my meals and a protein bar at night. I'm not even eating blueberries right now, guys. That's how low my food is. That was the sacrifice. But I did want to address the Mega Fit Meals. They're delicious. They ship anywhere in the world. I'm going on a trip in Florida in a couple of weeks, and I have my next box being shipped to Florida. So it's super, super easy, super convenient. To me, there's no excuse to not stay on plan when you're traveling or have plenty of things to do. Remember, guys, I travel 36 to 38 weekends a year, and I'm a full-time athlete. So there's a will, there's a way. You just have to maybe pay a little bit more and pre-plan. That's the key to success. So Mega Fit Meals keeps me on track and truly does. So while that's in the microwave, it's literally 100 grams of rice and 4 ounces of chicken. I'm gonna show you guys this. So this is my big pot of rice. I'll just put this in here, and then I'll just track whatever I have. And then I just took all that chicken out of the Mega Fit Meals box, and I'll just put it into a container like that. All right, that is done. Just guys, look at this amount of food right now. Isn't this just the saddest bowl of food you've ever seen? Like, what's the point? All right, so what I'm gonna be adding is my salt. So I am gonna be doing a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I keep to this type of salt, and I just keep my 1/4 teaspoon in there. There's no extra sodium in this meal other than what's in the Mega Fit Meals chicken, which I do have logged and tracked. Okay, so we got that. Stir that in. And then I'm also gonna be adding 10 grams of this truff hot sauce. This is my absolute favorite. This has been a staple of mine for almost a year now. I get them on the website. It's much cheaper that way. You could get them at any kind of store. So this is my meal for 4 meals a day. It's the same. The only thing that's different is in my last meal, I'll add 5 grams of coconut oil, but my fats are super low right now. So that's the only difference. And then my very last meal of the night, I do these Nugo dark chocolate protein bars for a little sweetness. The macros are really good on here. They are only 6 grams of fat, 25 grams of carbs, and 12 protein. So this is really good. This keeps me on the straight and narrow. I will pull these out about 2 weeks before the show to pull that out of sugars and start tightening up. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I really need to start packing. They're thinking to themselves, why are we up this early? You can stay sleeping, buddy. You can stay sleeping. All right, good morning, guys. We are walking into day 1 at CCT.
I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in. I've been throw up the sex in and I can put you in. I can put you in. I can see the whole city from this balcony.
Year 3 for me as well. Really cool. So year 1 was Stephanie, who's still on my roster. And then year 2 was Shawana, who turned pro this year. She's not here this year. And year 3, I'm gonna end it off with someone that I've really created a deep relationship with over the last few years. We'll still stay in touch every year outside of CCTS. Potential, for sure. And I really want to work with this person just to continue to become the best version of themselves. Gertrude, where? Yeah!
And I can put you in. I can put you in. Are you ready? Yes, I am. They say you a superstar now, damn. I guess I am. You might be the man, well, that's unless I am.
I finally dropped weight. I dropped a lot of weight. So I wanted to show you guys this because, as you guys know, I was getting incredibly frustrated, and everybody kept reminding me, Jordan, your body always does this. Jordan, your body always does this. But it doesn't matter how many times they say that because you still go effing crazy. So now, because you guys are seeing, like, so I was at 130 for a while, and then what we talked about last week is after I had COVID, I was almost a little behind, right? So I was ahead at first, then I was behind. Now with having a 130 to 125.8, so about a 5-pound drop, I almost caught up again, right? So you have to think of when you're in prep that you're gonna have a weekly average target weight, but weight loss is not linear. So that doesn't mean that every week, if your goal in your prep is to lose 1 pound per week or 1.5 pound per week. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be losing that each week. One week you may lose none, the next week you may lose 3 pounds, but you would still be on track at that point. So at this point where I'm at with my weights and my body composition, we're finally back on track again. Maybe even a little ahead. I don't know. We'll see. I check in with Jamie tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know. You guys, what is up? I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2 of the Road to Arnold series. I wanted to sit down and give you guys a little recap about the week and how I'm feeling. And yeah, so to be honest with you guys, this prep has gone not according to plan, not what I expected at all. My expectation was, because I stayed on the leaner side after the Olympia, that the prep for this next show or next season would be a lot easier. And it hasn't been. History is repeating itself. If you've been following me for a while, you know that it usually takes my body several weeks to start responding to prep, and it's doing just that. So is it normal for me? Yes, but again, just wasn't my expectation. So basically the first 4 or 5 weeks, we literally stayed at 130 pounds. Did not move any mark. And I showed you guys that in the video that I created. Probably that's gonna be in this one. So basically what happened is this past Thursday, I checked in with Jamie. We made some adjustments. I trained glutes on Thursday, and I also got an IV preparing for me to leave out of town on Friday. So I did an immunity IV. So I already had in my head that I wasn't going to be dropping weight on Friday due to the inflammation from leg training and the IV, obviously. So Friday morning, Jamie, me, Hannah left for the airport. I get in the car first thing in the morning, and Jamie's like, "What happened with your weight?" It was exactly the same, 130.8. She's like, "All right." And we had made the adjustments on Thursday. So basically we go to Cuties, and she's like, "I just want you to relax this weekend. Go ahead and take a deload, from the gym, train how you want to. I want to do an in-person check-in with you over the weekend." So I woke up on Saturday morning and we dropped finally to 128 pounds. And then on Sunday I woke up and I was 126 pounds, somewhere in that area. And then yesterday, Monday morning, I was a little bit less than that. And then this morning I'm continuing to drop. So all that to say, we're dropping. However, I am battling an injury right now. I hurt my rib early last week, doing something so silly, and we're gonna put this in the next episode for you guys. I was filming, so I have it on film, and it literally looks like nothing. I was laying on a GHD machine and my rib somehow slipped into the groove perfectly of that machine, and it literally felt like it popped in and then back out. It was really painful at the time, but then I didn't have any pain after that. And then when I was at Cuties over the weekend, I literally couldn't sleep. It was so bad. It flared up. You can literally see it on the one side. It's very inflamed and predominant. And everything hurts right now. Sleeping hurts right now. Reaching hurts right now. Holding dumbbells in my hand hurt. Everything hurts. If you've ever had a rib injury, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the worst kind of pain. So I'm battling that right now as well. But I'm just grateful that things are moving in the right direction. I'm gonna take the rib injury one day at a time. My intention is not to stop training unless I absolutely have to. I did get a rib injury going into the Olympia. It wasn't this bad, and it took about 2 weeks to fully heal. And I was still training at the time. So like I said, I'm just gonna take it one day at a time, and I'm just gonna keep my head down and keep working. Something else about this prep too is like literally over the last 2 weeks, so many changes have happened. I've gotten into such a large deficit so quickly. I was at 20 minutes of cardio, and then 30 minutes of cardio, and then 40 minutes of cardio. And then before you know it, we're at 60 minutes of cardio. And then it was like, with little food drop, a little food drop, massive food drop. So I'm feeling all of these massive changes in such a short amount of time. And it's hard. It's very hard mentally. And, I think a lot of athletes, I know ones on my roster, we get so affected mentally by the scale. And what I tell my clients is like, if you know that you're following the plan, you're not cheating on your diet, and you're giving it everything you got, you know the drop is coming. And I know that as a coach, right? But I'm also an athlete, and that's why I have Jamie in my corner, you know, and those were all the same things that she was telling me. And of course she's right. So anyway, this week was not ideal. It wasn't the best week for me. And I'm hoping to turn a corner, you know, through this next episode that you guys see. I have some really exciting things coming up, you know, to hopefully keep my spirits up. And I'm just hoping that this rib injury doesn't keep me down. So, you know, obviously I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you again for all the love and support and for watching. Thank you for all the comments, the ideas, the suggestions. I promise I read every single one. I try to reply back to every single one. And we're going to continue to roll in for you guys. We're about 45 days out, I think, as of today. So we're getting close. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys.